Master Mode Floor 5 has always been on our minds, as ever since the release of Master Stars, we've known this floor makes a lot of money. How much is a lot? Well, with Livid Die coming in with a 3 times rarity boost in Vincent this week, it gives us a perfect excuse to run a ton of M5. And in the meantime, we can see how much money the floor actually makes. Now before going any further into this video, we do want to quickly ask you guys to subscribe to our channel. We have just passed 90% of the way to YouTube rank, and with the goal of hitting 30,000 before the new year, every sub means a lot more than you'll ever know. And also, you can always change your mind later. Now without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the video. We are going to quickly talk about a few things, and firstly that will be the price of Livid Die. Unlike the last video where we made roughly a billion coins from the Frostbitten die, the Livid Die hovers only around 50 million coins, which frankly is the same cost of a third Master Star, so it's not that significant. Though the goal of this whole thing is to drop a Livid Die, Pat will not be re-rolling these runs simply because it's a waste of money and the die is not worth that much. If you are curious, the best thing and what Pat had his meter set on was simply the third Master Star. There's not too much strategy when it comes around to doing M5. In the boss room, and as you can see right now, everyone but the mage and tank go up and stand on top of any of the platforms. The tank's job is just to simply stay alive through mass swapping and hyping, and the most important rule is the mage, who will find the correct Livid, ice spray it, and kill it. The whole boss fight after the Livid spawn shouldn't really be more than like 10 seconds, as the mage can normally kill the Livid in like 5 hits. Anyways, that's pretty much it to cover M5 wise. Now these runs were anywhere from 2 to 2.5 minutes per run, and this is pretty much purely based on the clear, as unlike M7, there's not that much time to make up in the boss. Now like the other videos, we will be showing a quick montage of a few of the main drops from this week of M5, and if you want to skip to the loot overhaul, please skip to the timestamp on screen, and if not, I hope you enjoy the montage.
Sucks flying apart, hitting all the recoms at once. My bad.
Dude, I've literally passed on like 20 recoms. and I've re-rolled like 5 stars.
Derpy right.
Alright, and now after all the clips, we're gonna go over all the loot, which conveniently is all behind me. Starting off with a few small things, first of all we have a whopping 35 Rejuvenate 5 books here, which comes out to around 19 million coins. These are surprisingly worthless, but I have 31 Lethality books which come out to around 3 million coins. We have a few of the Ultimate enchants in here, having Ultimate Wise and then Wisdom. With the 17 Ultimate Wise 5 books and the 10 Wisdom books, this comes out to around 75 mil. In this chest right here, we have a lot of Last Stand books, more specifically 12 Last Stand 5 books and then some. This comes out to around 47 million coins. In the chest below, we have nearly a double chest of Dark Orbs, which are pretty worthless, but totaling out to around 12 million coins. In these two chests, we have a bunch of Fuming Potato books, a little more in here, and then the Hot Potato books that I got. Most of the value comes from the Fumings, but altogether is around 70 million coins. Something that I really didn't get a lot of are Overload books, which I only got 3 level 5s and then some. This comes out to around 47 million coins. Now getting into some of the bigger drops, we have 15 tier 4 Master Skulls, which altogether come out to around 120 mil. Something that I actually missed over here is the Legion book collection. All of these Legion books, the whopping 19 Legion 5s and then the some Legion 1s that we have here, come out to a whopping 750 million coins. Which is where we made the second most amount of money from the M5 grinding. The most came from Master Stars here, which we got 17 of them and totaling up to 803 mil. In the chest below, we have a bunch of Shadow Assassin pieces, a few Shadow Furies, cloaks, whatever else. This totals out to 325 mil. And finally, we have a whopping 62 recoms all throughout here, which comes out to around 540 million coins. This is not the only money that I made from this. In fact, if I go into my Essence menu, if we go into here and I pull up a sell order, we have 135 million coins in Wither Essence, another 52 million in Just Undead Essence, and then all the other essences like Diamond, Gold, whatever, that come out to around another 50 million coins. So, if you've been tallying along at home, we made just above 3 billion coins, in more specific 3 billion coins and 45 mil. But if you go ahead and subtract all the money that I spent opening the chest, which is a bit more than 1.2 bill, after subtracting that, we're only at 1,770 million coins. so definitely a huge dent. If you're wondering, I made all this profit in 882 runs, which if you go ahead and assume that every run, including downtime and everything, was around 2.5 minutes, that's 37 hours spent on M5. Something to note too that you might be wondering when looking at something like the Shadow Assassin chest over here. As you can see, we have a bunch of helmets, a bunch of chest plates and boots, but no leggings, and that's because some of the drops were just simply not worth the take. Some drops, like Warped Stones and Last Breaths, I actually saw a few of them, but just because of how they're worth on Bazaar and the insane chest price, it meant I would actually lose money taking them, funnily enough. But yeah, with that all out of the way, would I say that M5 is worth it? Honestly, yeah. If you do the math dividing my total earned by 37, which is the hours I spent, I made roughly 48 million coins an hour, which I had a lot of fun actually doing, and also I had the chance of rolling a die. The only issue, especially if you are lower kata, is finding a good party. On my end, I was playing mage, so I was consistently able to do the boss room find, but I have heard from a few people that the party finder experience in M5 is not pleasant, so unless you could find a good party, I wouldn't really recommend running M5 unless you want to lose your mind, especially if you can do floors like M7, let alone just any other money making method on the server, as you don't get that much kata XP from this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and to leave you on a little cliffhanger. But anyway, see ya.